Have a seat.
How you doing, coach?
What?
I said, how you doing, coach?
Big news, big news. Rookie standout MP will be making his first appearance in the starting lineup tonight, quicker than many NBA insiders predicted.
Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go.
All right.
Yep.
Come on, guys, let's go. All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right,
Now,
yeah.
as we all know, this is our beloved rookie MP's first game in the starting lineup.
Let's go. Speech.
You guys are one step ahead of me today.
What's new, coach?
Okay. MP, it's all.
Thanks, coach. Hey, y'all know I'm not big on speeches, man. But it is an honor to be going to battle with y'all. And I know I'm going to do everything that I can do to help us get this done. All right? Now let's bring it in.
Bring it in.
You're going to get a win on 3. One, two, three, win!
Who are you looking forward to playing? Are there any rivals out there that get you a little more amped up to play than other teams?
And I don't feel like we really have any rivalry. So I feel like every team has a target on our back when we go play them. Like teams try to dethrone us since we just won the 3v3 championship and the tournament. So I feel like we just had a sense where we just got to take everybody serious, like me and spoke on, and just prepare for everybody the same way. But we don't have no rivalries.
To be honest, all 3 of us, or just the whole team in general,
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys As moving the ball, and Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Smith is out there with Edwards, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. The shot's good from Smith.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton, that time getting inside and using his frame.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Smith kicks to Edwards. Back to Smith. From the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Okogie. From deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Prince, the pass to Smith. The three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Suns moving the ball around. Okogie misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Prince dishes to Smith. There's the triple. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so here's Phoenix after the three-pointer from Smith. Paul looking over the floor. Booker with no one around. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, a season sweep for them last year in this matchup. They were consistent as far as ensuring they beat the teams they were supposed to.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 13. And the pass to Ayton. Passes to Okogie. 6 to shoot. Paul left side. Phoenix no good that time either.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to
hammering it in.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. From deep, Prince. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Phoenix calls timeout. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Out to the wing. Here's Booker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Timberwolves leading by 18. Smith right side. Now here's Prince. He's guarded closely. Fires the 3. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Prince.
3-point field goal.
And that's now 18 points for Smith.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Booker the pass to Okogie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Shoots from the block. And Towns finishes inside. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Okogie. Inside. Durant, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
It's Edwards on the wing. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Prince in the corner. Paul against Smith. Kicks it to Gobert. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Booker outside to end the run. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota now the other way.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Durant with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
Prince in the corner. It's stolen by Smith. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And got
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul outside. Lets it go. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got his third basket of the night.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Takes it from 10, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Sweet to be a difference maker in a game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. All up top, Edwards defending. Back to Paul. Takes the three. That shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Smith dishes to Towns. He kicks it to Edwards. Prince in the corner. Back to Smith. Pass to Edwards. Over Durant. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Edwards got 13.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Back to Smith. Prince outside. The pass to Towns. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Count it. 7 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton showing it can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Paul with the steal. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. 6 points for him.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens.
Smith the pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Edwards against Booker. Kept alive. Here's Towns. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Baisley's checked in for the Suns. Terrence Ross comes in for Chris Paul. And then for Minnesota, Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in for Prince.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Edwards. Passes it to Reed. And stolen by Ayton. Durant down low. Covered by Smith. And he gets it back. That one good for 2. Durant's got his second bucket tonight. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Smith kicks to Edwards. Back to Smith. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards finds Smith. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Ayton. Booker outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards dishes to Smith. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Smith. Right side, Edwards. Out to the right wing. Reed. Nailed from three-point land. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to KD. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contenders.
It's stolen by Edwards. Kicks to Smith. At the top of the key, Reed. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
The assist.
Reed's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Minnesota's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Smith kicks to Towns. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Suns. And there's the pass to Durant. Here is Ross. Durant deciding where to go with it. Minnesota with the rebound.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Taken away. Launches it. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Passes it to Ross. And here's Booker from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
Smith, no luck. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Baisley misses the 3.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Smith the pass to Reed. Back to Smith. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
And they'll get another chance. Ross against Edwards. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Smith, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got 25 points in the game.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And so it's Minnesota holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with it,
your Suns UK team. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert.
Second personal foul.
Anthony Edwards out there with Smith. And it's Prince in at the small forward. It's his first trip to the line. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Here's Smith. Gobert trying to get open. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Smith.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Back to Paul. He kicks it to Booker. KD on the wing. Tries yet again. And that one's good. Ayton's got 13.
Now, it's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Smith the pass to Towns. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
Well, Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
Hey, right here.
Smith surveying the D. Shot from 12. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his fourth rebound in this one. Phoenix, no good that time either.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Prince kicks to Smith. Gobert trying to get open. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Prince. Prince has got 6 assists in the game. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Smith outside. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Timberwolves passing it around. Smith for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Right side Warren. Booker outside. 20 feet out. And it's good for 2. Booker's got 13.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as TJ Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Smith for 3. And the 3-ball is good. Smith's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Timberwolves.
2 minutes
Here's
remaining in the
Payne.
third.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Warren the pass to Payne. Count it. Good. Payne's got his second bucket.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Smith the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Suns. 1:29 left to play in the third. Pass to Booker. Outside Warren. Now the pass to Baisley. This one for 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's the dish to Smith. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got 36.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Booker outside. Booker draws the double. Payne gets a wide open look. The offensive rebound, and Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Minnesota shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. That's a 2 from Smith, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Booker dishes to Payne. Pass to Baisley.
So you wonder what it's going to be like when Baisley puts everything together. Such a tough cover.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Okogie's checked in for Phoenix.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Bounce pass Smith. Alexander Walker passes to Smith. Booker pulls it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the
substitution on the
with a
court.
completely new group on the floor. Timberwolves also changing it up. Austin Rivers comes in for McDaniels, and Smith subbed in for Noel. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. T.J. Warren out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at center. That one goes. Count it. That's 7 points for Kyle Anderson. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
They need this. Here's Craig. And another shot. And the layup is up and in.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Alexander Walker for 3. Smith. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Payne. Lee outside. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Lee.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Kicks it to Smith. Fires the three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Well, Phoenix shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. The pass to Craig. Back to Payne. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Now, Shamet. The rebound by Anderson. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Knight on the wing. Smith outside. For the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Landale's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lee with the ball. And it's Knight picking him up. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Knight against Lee. Payne looking around. Unloads. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their good, another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Payne. No good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to Rivers. He dishes it to Smith. Here's the three. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. From deep three-point range. Payne can't hit.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.